Virat, there has been a lot of talk about the brand of cricket that Indian team wants to play, being ultra aggressive. Do you think, how do you channelize it when you lay up a platform like we did today? And does that add more pressure to the middle order, that they become more eager to perform or anything like that?
Not really. I mean, if you see the way we've been playing, it's given us the results we need, and our middle overs run rate has also improved. Something that I personally, as a batsman, took really keen notice of, and I knew that that is one area we need to keep looking to improve on. But look, T20, and we have spoken about this, that sometimes it won't come off the way you want. And today we lost a few wickets in the middle phase, which kind of didn't allow us to go towards the 200 target. Because after Huda and me, it was Bhuvi, so the bowlers were to follow. So that makes a bit of a difference. But yeah, we do possess the skills to analyze the situation and play accordingly as well. But given the situation, if we had a couple of wickets in hand, then we could have gotten more runs. So we are not disturbed by losing wickets through the middle overs, because that's the way we want to play. We want to be able to try to get those 20-25 extra runs, so that that can make the difference eventually in the big games that happen in the future.
Virat, you've come back from break. You've done exceedingly well. How do you feel as a batsman? You kind of thinking you've answered the critics, or how do you feel?
Well, I've never really paid attention to these things, to be honest. I mean, played for 14 years. It doesn't happen by chance. My job is to work hard on my game, something that I'm always keen to do, keen to improve my game for the team. And that's something that I'm going to continue to do so. So there's a lot of, I mean, look, everyone's doing their job eventually. Our job is to play the game, work hard, give our 120%. And I've said it in the past that as long as I'm doing that and the team has faith in that, what happens in the change room is the only thing that matters to us and to me as well personally. People have their opinions, and that's absolutely fine, but that doesn't change my happiness as a person. So I've taken some time away, put things in perspective, and it's given me kind of a relaxation that this is not be all and end all of life. I need to enjoy the game. I can't put so much pressure on myself with expectations and all those things that I'm not able to express myself. That is not why I started playing the game. So I was able to find that excitement back, and when I came here, the environment was very welcoming, and the camaraderie with the boys is amazing. The environment in the team is amazing. So I'm absolutely loving playing at the moment all over again, and feeling good with the way I'm batting.
यस विराट, क्या समझते हैं कि आप कौन सा टर्निंग पॉइंट ऐसा था जो मैच हाथ से निकल गया?
आई थिंक मोहम्मद नवाज की इनिंग्स वो गेम चेंजिंग इनिंग्स थी. वो उन्होंने एक चांस लिया उनको ऊपर भेज के कि मतलब उनकी बैटिंग थोड़ी और लंबी हो जाए, कि बाद में अगर सिचुएशन डिफिकल्ट होगी तो बैट्समैन फिर भी बचे. तो आई थिंक उन्होंने जैसी बैटिंग करी वो एक गेम चेंजिंग मोमेंट था, जिस हिसाब से मैं गेम को रीड करता हूँ. क्योंकि एक एंकर इनिंग्स आप रिजवान या बाबर से एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं कि वो लोग खेलेंगे एक लंबी इनिंग्स, बट एक इम्पैक्ट इनिंग्स ऐसी खेलना और 45, 44 या 45 रन की 42, तो अगर वही 15-20 की होती तो बात अलग होती, लेकिन वो 42 तक उन्होंने तो वैसे ही बैटिंग करी. तो वहाँ से आई थिंक थोड़ा प्रेशर हमारे ऊपर क्रिएट होना शुरू हो गया. तो आई थिंक वो एक गेम चेंजिंग इनिंग्स था.
Virat, you have batted both in the first half and the second half in this tournament. Is there a massive difference in, as a batsman, do you feel that ball is coming better in the second half?
No, not necessarily. I mean, it depends on how the wicket is from the first ball, to be honest. There's no dew here, so the conditions are not drastically different. Again, it's a pressure game, like I said. Nawaz batted. If they did not have an innings like that, the chase even then the chase was tough in the end. It took a few good shots again to get them over the line. So I think you need to read the conditions well. And if the wicket is slow from the first ball, like it was in the last game when we played them, it was too paced. Then you can't really play in this way.
Yeah.
But this wicket was much better. The last wicket was much better as well. I don't think conditions are that different while batting second or batting first. It's just a matter of who handles pressure better.
विराट, इतने क्लोज मैच नहीं होते थे पाकिस्तान इंडिया के, दोनों बड़े क्लोज मैच हुए. गुड फॉर ऑडियंस, गुड फॉर इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेट.
बिल्कुल. I mean, उनकी एक बहुत अच्छी बैलेंस साइड है, बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग बॉलिंग अटैक है। उनको पता है, वो लास्ट टाइम भी जब खेले थे तो उनकी बॉलिंग स्टूड आउट, और इस बार भी उनकी बॉलिंग अटैक हैज़ बिन वेरी वेरी पोटेंट। तो जब दो अच्छी बैलेंस टीमें होंगी तो मैच हमेशा आप एक्सपेक्ट करेंगे कि टफ मैचेस हों, और हम लोग प्रिपेयर्ड थे कि उनकी स्किल सेट्स जो है इतना आसान नहीं होने वाला है कि मतलब आप आएंगे और प्रेशर मैच है तो आप जीत जाएंगे, आपको अच्छी क्रिकेट खेलनी पड़ेगी। और आज उन्होंने, जैसे मैंने बोला कि सही टाइम पे उन्होंने हमसे अच्छी क्रिकेट खेली, और दे डिजर्व द रिजल्ट इन द एंड बिकॉज ऑफ द वे स्पेशली नवाज बैटेड इन द मिडल ओवर्स। और जी हाँ, जब भी आप पाकिस्तान के अगेंस्ट खेलेंगे उनकी साइड जैसी है, भी आप एक्सपेक्ट करेंगे कि मैच हमेशा टक्कर के होंगे।
Virat, how do you see the emergence of Hardik Pandya and Surya Kumar Yadav in the middle order, especially the way they have going? Do you see them? We have a good chance going ahead to the World Cup.
Brilliant. I mean, both have been amazing. Hardik has realized his potential fully from the IPL that happened this time around. He's become a different character altogether. Very responsible, very aware of his abilities, and I think that's the biggest difference I see. That he realizes what he can do as an all-rounder for India, and he's working as hard as I've ever seen him work to be able to play like this regularly and get back to full bowling fitness, which is going to be a massive factor. And Surya, I mean, there's hardly, I don't think that there are many players in world cricket who can play like that at the moment. So as I've said in the past, once he gets going, he can take the game away from anyone in the world. And both are obviously a very, very strong part of our team and very important for us.
Yes, ma'am.
Virat, we've seen some lovely images of you and Babar Azam. Seems to be a lot of mutual respect between the two of you. When you meet him, do you feel a sense of kinship almost because you guys are both considered amongst the best batters in the world, and perhaps there's one person who understands the pressure and expectation that you also face? Do you feel that when you see him?
Babar is a very nice guy. I've always had good conversations with him. He's much junior to me, so kinship I'm not sure of. But there's respect. There's always respect. He was always keen to learn. I mentioned this before. He spoke to me after our game in 2019 World Cup, a little bit about how to go about things, and always keen to learn. So it's no surprise that he's playing like this and in all formats of the game. He's obviously a very, very talented player. It's always very nice meeting him, and all the other guys. I mean, they're all very sweet. They all really get along with us, and very friendly with all of us. And there is mutual respect between both the teams, and I've certainly realized that from last year as well. They're a very competitive team, but very respectful.
Virat, how did you find the conditions today? Was it like favorable for the batting?
It was a much better pitch from the last game. Again, in these games, as I said, it's about two handles, pressure better. And today, Pakistan stepped up, and in the crucial moments, they played better than us. So I hope the pitches remain like this and not become slower, because 2020 cricket, you want to be able to have this kind of these kind of matches where both sides score runs, and then the bowling lineup that holds their composure, eventually they will win.
Yeah, Virat here. It's all the three innings you got it very deep actually yesterday. Rahul said it's quite happy that your time to settle, play yourself in. Do you see yourself performing in the role of sort of anchor, or did you take the game as it comes?
No, today I was kind of making a conscious effort to strike at a higher pace. When we lost wickets again, there was communication, and our plans changed, where I had to kind of bat till the 18th with Huda. If there were a couple of batters, I would have gone with the same tempo and tried to get more boundaries or sixes. But again, I ended up being in a situation where I had to kind of go deep. And then I thought Haris Rauf, he bowled a great last over. He nailed those slower balls and Yorkers, and with that pace, you execute, it's always difficult to get it away. But I'm going to continue to, especially batting first, continue to bat like the way I did today. Try and take the game on and stay ahead of the asking rate, understand the conditions, and just bat freely. So as long as I'm in a good space and I'm confident about my batting, I know I can bat in many ways. So it's just about getting back into the groove and getting more confident with how you play, and then once that happens, then the situation dictates how you need to play.
10 इतने साल क्रिकेट खेले हो, कभी सोचा था कि एक महीना बैट को छुओगे भी नहीं? और क्या ये दूर जाने से ही जरा थोड़ा सा रिलैक्स फील कर रहे हो, अच्छा फील कर रहे हो? क्योंकि खेल इतना हो रहा है, निगल्स आ रही है, हमें ही नहीं बाकी प्लेयरों को, क्या क्या बोलोगे इस सब के बारे में?
मैंने कभी ऐसा सोचा नहीं था कि मैं एक महीना बैट नहीं छोड़ूंगा, लेकिन सिचुएशन ऐसी बन गई जहाँ पे ब्रेक लेना मेरे लिए ज़रूरी था, मोर मेंटली देन फिजिकली। और फिर आप रियलाइज़ करते हैं जब आप दोबारा बैटिंग करते हैं एक महीने के बाद कि आपने क्यों खेलना शुरू किया। आई थिंक वो चीज़ कहीं ना कहीं खो जाती है। आप अपनी आइडेंटिटी में, या आपको लोग जैसे देखते हैं, आप ग्राउंड पे आते हैं, सब आपका नाम चिल्ला रहे हैं, तो इसमें खो जाना बहुत आसान है। और गेम के लिए जो एक लगाव होता है, जो एक प्योरिटी होती है, वाई आपने गेम खेलना शुरू क्यों किया, वो जॉय चला जाता है कहीं ना कहीं। तो वो मेरे लिए ढूंढना बहुत ज़रूरी था, क्योंकि जब मैं अपने स्पेस में खुश होता हूँ तो मुझे पता है मैं टीम के लिए क्या कर सकता हूँ। और मेरा एक ख़राब स्पेस में होना ना तो टीम के लिए अच्छा है ना मेरे लिए अच्छा है। आई थिंक किसी को भी इस चीज़ से हटना नहीं चाहिए, दूर नहीं भागना चाहिए। अगर किसी को नेगेटिव फील हो रहा है या आप डाउन फील कर रहे हैं तो ब्रेक लेना कोई बुरी बात नहीं है। और आई होप कि लोगों को इससे स्ट्रेंथ मिले और वो भी अपनी जो भी फीलिंग्स हैं उसको एड्रेस कर पाएँ। हम सब ह्यूमन हैं, हमारे साथ सबके साथ ऐसी फीलिंग हो सकती है, लेकिन उस चीज़ को रिकग्नाइज करना, उसको केयर करना बहुत ज़रूरी है। आप इग्नोर करेंगे तो आप और फ्रस्ट्रेटेड हो जाएंगे। तो ये एक चीज़ मैंने रियलाइज़ करी जो जिससे मुझे काफ़ी हेल्प मिली है। मैं हैप्पी, आई एम एक्साइटेड, मुझे मज़ा आ रहा है दोबारा क्रिकेट खेलने में, जो मेरे लिए सबसे ज़रूरी चीज़ थी।